guys, so in today's video I'm going to be using the Revolution Reloaded Neutrals 2 eyeshadow palette, and it's got lots of warm tones and burgundy tones in it. So I've done a couple of different looks using this, and I'm going to try and do something different today, so I thought I'd just bring you all along with me. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is the eyes, and I am taking this dark burgundy shade, and with a flat blender brush, oh, I just dropped the eyeshadow palette. With a flat blender brush, I'm going to pat this onto the outer corner. I'm also going to take this up into the crease slightly. And I'm also taking this in the inner corner of the eye to create a halo look. I'm now going to take on another flat blender brush a light rose shade, and I'm going to work this above the two patches of burgundy shade, and I'm going to blend this into the crease to connect them. Now I'm going to tap off any excess powder on the brush so the brush is more clean, and I'm going to buff out any edges. Now with a flat concealer brush, I'm taking the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in 05, and I'm going to create a spotlight in the centre of my eyelid. And because I've got hooded eyes, I'm going to start with the concealer just above my crease. As you can see, I'm just doing this very slowly so I can make the shape that I want, and so it is nice and precise. Now when I edited this, I lost the shade that I picked up. I'm just taking up a light champagne shimmer shade and setting the concealer with that on the spotlight. And now I'm going back in with a flat blending brush and blending out the edges. And I'm also going to re-intensify and bring the crease colour up higher. And now I'm just taking a makeup wipe and I'm cleaning up any fallout, and I'm also going to clean up the edge of the eyeshadow so it is not too blown out. So to start the base, I'm taking the Fix and Perfect primer by Maybelline, and I'm just going to put this on my finger and dot it all over my face so I know there is an even amount everywhere for a nice even foundation application over the top of this. Working this in with my fingers because I feel like that's best for me. Now I'm taking the Revolution Fast Base foundation stick in the shade F5, and first I'm just drawing lots of lines of this all over my face. And I find with this foundation stick that you can really take your time because it is a very creamy consistency, so when you go to blend it out there won't be still traces of the lines that you've just painted onto your face. It just blends out nice and seamlessly. So to begin with, I like to take a stippling brush to start, and I will stipple this all over my face, and this is the main product I use to drag it down my neck just to make sure everything matches. And then to get rid of any lines from the brushes, I will take a damp beauty sponge and dab the rest of the foundation into my skin so it is blended into my skin rather than sitting on top of it. I'm now just taking the Revolution concealer in the shade C4 to cancel out any under eye bags. And now going back in with my Maybelline Fit Me concealer in 05 to highlight the centre of my face. And again, with this concealer, it's really easy to blend out. I'm also going to highlight my under eyes with that same Maybelline concealer. Oh, and I just caught my new cartilage piercing on my hair. What I'm doing right here is I am getting my my Rimmel Match Perfection loose powder ready to set my under eyes so there are no creases. See, I've just got it sat there whilst I'm blending out my Maybelline concealer. And I like to use a smaller beauty sponge for this because I feel I can really get into all the fine lines underneath my eyes and make sure there are no creases and it all looks seamless. Oh, dropping loose powder all over me as per usual. And I'm making sure that I put clearly a nice thick layer. Oh, I got it all over my hand, and put a nice thick layer of loose powder underneath my eye for when I do my under eye eyeshadow. I'm now going to set the rest of my face with my Rimmel Stay Matte powder. This is in the shade Translucent. Oh, and we've skipped the under eyes. I'm going in with my Revolution Ultra Sculpt kit, and I'm taking the bronzer shade to use for contour. And just drag a little bit of the powder along the sides of my nose, not a full-on contour, just so when I apply highlight there, it helps it out. I'm now going to take that same shade. Oh, and we've skipped that as well. Sorry for the really bad editing, but here I realised that one of my favourite blushes has been broken, unfortunately, and I have had to bin it because I had nothing to put it in to save it. But this is the MUA blush in the shade Bonbon. What I did before this is where I took my bronzer shade around my forehead to add some more dimension there and bring colour back. I'm now just taking my Revolution strobe lighting palette, and first I'm going to take, come on, I'm going to take the gold shade in the middle just as a base highlighter, and I'm using a fan brush for this, spraying it with some setting spray. And I'm just going to take this on the high points of my face when I pick all the product up. Now, oh, and I'm so sorry for this bad editing. I'm going in with my little MAC kit. I'm using the lip liner in the shade Boldly Bare and the matte lipstick in the shade Honey Love. So first I'm just going to line my lips with Boldly Bare. And as you can see, I'm just taking my time with this step. I'm adding on small brush strokes. I'm adding on small strokes at a time so I don't overline my lips too much. I really don't know why I didn't edit this down more, because I've missed out a lot of bits earlier on, but this has still got the full thing. Very odd to me. After the first gold shade of the Strobe Light palette, I also took the rose shade, so it ties in with the eyes a bit more, just over top on a more dense brush. But my poor editing skills got rid of that part. And there I am applying the lipstick, and obviously I am buffing this into the lip liner so there are not harsh lines on my lip, just a nice ombre effect. Now I'm taking the Revolution Hyaluronic setting spray, and after I spray this all over my face, I like to fan my face so that everything is set and locked in for the day. And as you can see, I put a lot of setting spray on, so I had to do a lot of fanning, and my arm really hurt after this. Okay, so this is the completed look. I don't know if I've done anything like this before. It's very rosy toned with a nice nude ombre lip, and I love it. So yeah, if you love this or like it just as much as I do, then please give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I would love for you to join me on this. I don't know where I was going with that. Also, let me know if you prefer this angle. If you hadn't figured it out already, my filming setup is my bathroom, and yeah, I think this angle looks a lot nicer than having like part of my shower in it. So if you agree, then let me know, and if you've got any suggestions for how to change a bathroom into more of a professional video setup, then please let me know down below. I'll say again, thumbs up and subscribe to my channel please, and thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!